all doing well. So I'm coming to you with my thoughts on the NYX Ultimate Queen eyeshadow palette. All right, so this eyeshadow palette retails for $35. It's a little rough, okay? I got mine from Ulta. This comes with, it's like a Ultimate Queen collection, and there was like an eyeliner set, there's a butter gloss set with a few nude shades. There are smaller palettes of this, so there's like a 16 smaller square one, and then like a 5 or 6 pan mini one with this kind of theme situation. Let's talk about it. You get 40 shades in here. I'm wearing this palette today with this look. I did do a video on it. And get ready with me. I don't know what order my videos are going up, but you'll see it. You'll see it in action. I wanted to get at least one in action on my channel. Okay. It's okay. Today I'm filming a lot of reviews, and it's like everything I've reviewed so far is okay. Except one thing. That's ball. Everything I reviewed so far, it's okay. I talked about in one of my drunk holes about my love-hate relationship with NYX eyeshadows, and it's mostly been hate. This is the best formula in these large palettes that I've come across. Has the formula changed? I don't know. Is this in my head? Maybe. It's the best formula that they've done in this large palette so far. However, it's still not all that. I did this look today. Really pretty. I did this eye look today with this palette, solely this palette. Really pretty. I put some concealer on my eyes as a base, but I would do that with other even better performing eyeshadows sometimes. So, but it's just okay. The color selection in here, I try to, the color selection in here is very warm, okay? It's very, very warm. You get 40 shades. You get, the top row is not too ashy. There's no bright white, which we like. It goes into your neutrally pinks and warms. You got some like bronzier shades. You get your plums down the bottom, and you get a gray, you get a black, and then you get some beautiful metallic shades. Okay. I have a couple swatches here. I just threw some swatches. There's some 3 mattes, and then there are these here. I didn't have trouble with this palette. I didn't have trouble. But they're not terrible, but they're not good. They're not on par with other drugstore eyeshadows. Plain and simple. They're not on par with your ColourPop that's right next to it. They're not on par, with the Juvia's Place right next to it. Like, I feel like NYX has been in the game so long that they can produce better eyeshadows. The mattes, like I said, I had concealer as a base. The mattes blend fine. They blend with each other well, but the pigmentation needs to be built. It needs to be built up. The colors, this palette of colors, oh my gosh, wonderful. I love a warm. This is beautiful. I love a warm. We don't need this many shades. We don't. But, I mean, more if you've been doing it for years, they can do it too. Yeah, like these 3, very similar. We don't need all of them. Like, that is something that, when you're making larger palettes, are we just quality over quantity? Are we just putting shades in to put them in, or, you know? You get these beautiful crowns embossed on the shadow, if you can see that, on the shadow. Really nice. But yeah, the mattes needed to be built up. Fine. Took a few layers. They built up fine, but the fact that they need to be built up, it's 2022. I don't have time for that. Now, some people, everyone doesn't like super opaque eyeshadow, especially if you're not as experienced. You don't want to be overwhelmed with eyeshadow on your eyes. This will be okay because the complete look is beautiful. It's fine. It's just going to take you a little bit more time to build up that color you like, especially with the mattes. And again, I say that, I want to be clear, if you're not super experienced, you don't want to be overwhelmed, super opaque, Juvia's Place style eyeshadows, or like, you know, those brands that are packing the pigment, this might be something for you. I will say the metallics in this are beautiful, but again, they needed to be built up. So this is like one swipe of this gold here, and that's one swipe of like the bronzy one. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful color choices to go with this warm theme. But I had to pack a lot on. You gotta build it up to get what you're looking for. And when I say that's bad for me because I don't have the, like, I am fully experienced you know, in applying my makeup and controlling my eyeshadows and doing that. So like, I don't want extra work in my shadows. But if you're someone who needs to go, you know, layer by layer and build up, and because everyone doesn't want a super opaque. Some people enjoy sheer shadows. Some people enjoy that light. I think that's fine. I think they're not patchy. They're not non-existent in pigment, but they're definitely these buildable shadows. And I also think a lot of that has to do with how hard they're pressed. These are very hard pressed eyeshadows, meaning when I put my brush in them, there is almost no fallout. There's no fallout on my eyes, no kick up in the pan. Like, they're very, very hard pressed in that pan. So that can do a lot with, you're not getting a lot of pigment. You're not getting a lot of, pigment picking up in that one application, that one swipe, one dip with the brush. Yeah. So with NYX, again, I have a love-hate relationship with their eyeshadows. Mostly hate. This one is probably the best. I am partial to this warm theme. It is, again, buildable to beautiful. It's buildable to, they last, they're not patchy, but you gotta put a little work in when you're doing these. And so that's something that, like, I don't have time for. But if you do, okay. The price is $30. It's fair. I'm gonna be honest with you. The price of this is fair because a Morphe 35 pan eyeshadow palette is pushing $25, $30. I think Morphe's quality is better than this though, but that price is fair. It's about $1 per shadow, or less than $1 per shadow. Okay, it's just like $35 for something in the drugstore, but it's also this big, and you're getting these, and it's drugstore. So if you're going to Ulta, you're going to different places, you can use your coupons and things, but it's fair. If it was better, it'd be even fairer, but I'm not going to talk too much about the price. Those prices are going up with everything, so that's how I feel about it. How do you feel about it? Do you have it? Do you want to get it? Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about any other products mentioned in this video, feel free to leave it down below. I love you all, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.